Welcome aboard wherever you may be to the Ferryway School in Malden. MNBL action, the second game of our Sunday tripleheader. The Lakers going up against the Sixers team. The Sixers coming in at 8-5 on a 2-game win streak. The Lakers struggling lately, 2-game losing streak, coming in at 3-10.
I'll be there in a minute.
The Lakers team that has improved greatly from the beginning of the season. And we're underway. The Sixers right now have not clinched that fourth and final playoff spot, but have all but locked it up. It would take a complete implosion for them to lose that spot, and right now the Sixers would open up against the first-place Kings, who clinched yesterday with a big victory over the Sonics. So the Lakers now with a number of second-chance opportunities, not able to get the ball in the basket. And here comes the Sixers the other way. Sheridor, the big man down low, going to run the point to start off. Sheridor, the Sixers' leading scorer. Now Douglas gets it right wing from downtown, way off the mark. And the ball will go back to the Lakers. Now for the Lakers, a huge part of their team, the Jean brothers, don't generally start a game. They've been coming off the bench most of this season, so we'll look forward to them a little bit later in this ball game. As Gomez now handles the ball, the Sixers open up with a lot of pressure, full court pressure. And they're an easy bucket that time for the Sixers. The Lakers finally able to get it across half court. Now Bunch with the ball will try to initiate and set up this Lakers offense.
Come on, Andy.
Now Bunch with a jump stop gets the ball taken right away from him. And on the fast break once again, the Sixers not able to finish.
What's behind you?
Here comes Bunch again, middle of the key. Dumps it down low for two. Dribble drive to Douglas, easy footed. And Douglas 2 buckets here early on. And the Sixers up 4-2. And Bunch gets it across the timeline, but a lot of pressure early on from this Sixers team. And the bucket that time is waved off. Foul called on the floor. The foul called that time on McMillan. Sheridor, as I said, the Sixers leader, leading the team in scoring with 17.9 a game. We saw one outstanding performance from him a couple weeks ago where he scored 34 points after injuring his right ankle. And here comes Bunch again, a very up-tempo game to start. Jump stop, dribble, drive off the mark. And Douglas again on the fast break. The Sixers off and running early. The Lakers sideline calling for a timeout, and they will be granted it. So very, very up-tempo game right now, 6-2. Sixers on top by 4, and all 6 points thus far have been on the fast break. Douglas leading the Sixers thus far, and the Sixers team that hit a bump in the road in the middle of the season, but they've gotten back on their game of late. And as I mentioned earlier, barring a complete disaster, they will lock up that fourth and final playoff spot. The Pistons a little ways back right now in 5th place. They're 6-7. Pistons on a 2-game winning streak as well. The Lakers moving from left to right in front of me, having a hard time setting up any sort of offense right now. As this swarming Sixers defense, very effective early on. The Ferryway School in Malden, welcome aboard MNBL action. Nice fadeaway jump shot that time. The Lakers with the yellow jerseys with purple trim. Sixers black jerseys with gold trim. As Emmanuel's off the mark from downtown. Sheridor with the rebound down low. He puts it back up. He shuffled his feet as he went back up towards the basket. The ball will go back to the Lakers, only down 2 halfway through the first quarter. And now we see Gene comes into the game and immediately makes his presence felt as he skies towards the basket, but it is blocked. And the ball out of bounds to the Lakers. So now Gomez, the only player on this Lakers team that has been playing 3 years in the league. He's a crafty veteran for them, a leader on and off the court. Oh, it's Go Ref Go comes up here.
Find out. Good one, Chris. Good one. Good job, Chris.
My broadcast partner, not here yet, but he'll be alongside in just a moment. And this game tied up at 6. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Manuel now out on the left wing. He's double teamed. Gets it over to Douglas, and an errant pass, the ball back to the Lakers. The Lakers hustling up and down right now. Hanging right in there with a favored Sixers team, and we welcome back Bradworth Bentham.
Thank you. Had to take a refreshment break.
We don't blame you. We don't blame you. As Sheridor finishes, and he'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Olden Sheridor, I think he's attempted the most free throws this year.
Sheridor has been pretty consistent from the line, 60%
yes.
on the year.
Had a hell of a weekend last weekend from the line. Went like 11 for 15 or 11 for 17 and moved himself right up that ranking. That's one on Crystal Frost. We got 3:53 to go, 8-6 in favor of the Sixers. Lakers seem to have a full bench today, except I'm not seeing Tree. Calliston Huggins. And Minister Beanie Amos rocking the cap.
As we mentioned earlier, Sheridor, 17.9 on the season. He's second in the league in scoring behind Gain of the Celtics.
Dylan Hager with the downtown pass to Johnny Jean.
Johnny Jean this time, and his brother John Jean out in the game. So
okay,
that fast break tandem getting ready to go.
Absolutely. I have not been here since the beginning of the game, but I don't know if you touched upon what's up with the pink elbow brace.
I know. I noticed that. I didn't want to make.
I have to make reference towards it.
Yeah,
what's up with that?
You know what? I didn't even notice what you were talking about. Because the diamonds came too.
Blends in very nicely.
Good God, I don't get it. Why couldn't he paint it red to match his shorts?
So 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. The Lakers hanging in there very nicely right now, only down 3.
And the Sixers are without head coach Cliff Williams, who is he's on a plane right now to Atlanta. I don't know what for. I hope it's nothing, any tragedies or something of someone he knows. I just hope maybe a little vacation going down there. Nice place out there. Atlanta Airport's huge.
And I'm sure he needs a little break before the playoffs get going.
Yeah, I mean, usually after the playoffs, you go out for your vacation, but Cliff Williams is doing a little something different.
And this is a Sixers team. They've been playing good ball lately. They want to maintain that momentum, try to get on a nice little run going into the playoffs.
Dylan Hager trying to feed that ball to a tight spot. Not a good pass. OJ with the ball. Passes it up to Douglas. Douglas in the top 5 are Rookie of the Year candidates. Possibly number 4. Johnny Jean trying to do a little too much by himself.
The ball goes out of bounds.
And he sits on Sammy Jean.
Back to the Sixers.
I wonder if they're related. Johnny Jean, Sammy Jean.
Who knows? Who knows?
You never know.
I'll go out on a limb and say they are.
Well, I know he has a brother. Come on, that's a travel.
Sheridor tried to split the double team. Too many steps.
Sheridor jumped on that Roman chariot and got caught. You can't rip off a Roman chariot in the hood.
So the Sixers still in this full court press. Finally, the Lakers, break it with not too much trouble.
John Jean short rims it. AD on the ground doing work.
Now the loose ball finally called a jump ball. As Coach Beanie with a very smooth lid on.
Yes.
Standing on the Lakers
Taken
sideline.
from, of course, Minister Bernard Stroud. He's got like that Houdini look going right now.
Yeah, with the earpiece in there.
Yeah.
The Bluetooth.
With the Bluetooth.
Unbelievable.
You know, when BD Amos moves forward into the 21st century, he moves forward. It took him a while to catch on. He finally got rid of his pager. He's now with us. He had a pager for 30 years.
He's in the Stone Age for a while, huh? Now Bunch trying to set up the Lakers offense.
Horrible pass by Bunch.
The Sixers right now living on that fast break. A lot of Lakers turnovers early. And this Sixers pressure has disrupted.
Look at that.
any
All
sort
you
of
gotta do is
flow of
pass
the Lakers
through it. Yep.
offense.
Why hover in front of a guy 8 inches taller than you? OJ with the easy hoop.
Come down and get the ball.
Lakers are just staring at the ball. You got a 2-on-1. Very easy play. Captain in the ship for the Sixers, Mike McQuarto.
And Hager will go to the line for 2. Very big presence down low for the Lakers. Hager, a guy that always hustles. A guy that is always swarming around the ball one way or another.
It does hurt that Callison Huggins is not here today.
Huggins,
Tallest man in the league.
And he started really to improve his game the last few weeks. I mean, early in the season, he wasn't really taking advantage of his size, but Huggins lately getting the ball down low on that block and has been able to make things happen for the Lakers.
John Jean, Johnny Jean, Sammy Jean, all in the game. We're under a minute, 17-9. First quarter closing down. Pinky has the ball, trying to go through the legs. Stole it, gives it John to Johnny. And a screaming layup.
That's the Lakers game. Get a steal, get out on the fast break, and finish.
You get the Wonder Twin powers activate, and they move. And they throw it away. Sammy Jean got scarred. His butt cheeks got tight.
The Lakers right there set up a 2-3 zone.
Bunch got to get it up there, perfectly done. Gets it right back, which is how it should work. Nice inlet. Pulls it out, nice. Hager with the fadeaway, draws the foul. A very poor shot, but he got bailed out with that foul. Amen.
And Hager making his presence felt early on. We'll see if he can get the job done from the free throw stripe.
Rob Tuttle on camera this game. 19.4 to go.
Hager has struggled from the line. Only 20% shooting thus far this season as he hits the first.
What are you doing, writing a number?
Yeah, I'm gonna give my number to Steve Wright.
JJ, get behind the man.
In the back of that.
The second one rattles in and out, and here comes Sheridor in the open floor. The Pistons have numbers 3-on-1. Sheridor can't get it to go. The second chance doesn't fall either, and Emmanuel comes up with a loose ball. Emmanuel calls for a timeout as he's trapped in the corner with 6.3 seconds on the clock. 6.3 in the first quarter. The Sixers up 5.
Oh, yeah. Hold on 1 second. Do your thing.
We've seen throughout this entire season that the Lakers are really a second-half team. They come out in the second half with a revised game plan and run that fast break to perfection. They are slow starters, but today have come out with a head of steam and been able to hang with the Sixers thus far. And we mentioned that Lakers backcourt tandem of the Jean brothers. Johnny Jean coming in averaging 10 points a game. John Jean at 8.4. The two leading scorers on this Lakers roster. Johnny Jean swatted that time, and a foul was called as he rose up for the shot. Johnny Jean on the line this time for 2 shots.
We got a technical on John McMillan. We're shooting 2 by Johnny Jean. No time left on the first. The technical is on the pink elbow, McMillan.
Pink elbow, and that's a bad omen.
Yeah.
McMillan was
Nothing
out on
off
the
to the
floor,
ref, I guess.
barking at the referees.
Mike McQuaddle could get fired if he loses this game today by Cliff Williams.
He's on the hot seat, that's for sure.
He is. Johnny G misses them both. AD going to the line.
So those 2 initial free throws by Gene. For the shooting foul, this is the technical free throw.
AD uses the arc. They're not hitting their free throws. They could have just knocked 4 points off the score. AD misses them both. The only thing it harmed was the Sixers foul trouble. That's all it harmed. Didn't affect the score.
As Gene went up for that shot, the buzzer sounded. So that's the end of the first quarter, 17-12. The Sixers up by 5. And the Lakers not able to hit any of those 4 free throws.
Okay, I believe I have to go downstairs because no one's watching the door from the Bullets. So,
And a little confusion now about who's going to retain possession of the
well,
ball.
every time when there's a technical, whatever team it's against, they do not get the ball. Whoever shot the technical fouls gets the ball right back. The quarter is over. So that's true. Whoever won the jump does not get the ball this quarter. Switch of the quarter.
Why is you up there?
So I shall return. I got to run downstairs. So, like I said, it's your ship. I'll be back.
I'll hold down the fort for the time being. So now we're ready to start the second quarter. It looks like the Lakers will be inbounding from the far side. The Lakers moving from left to right in front of us. At the Ferryway School in Malden, the corner of Cross and Ferry Street. And now Hager, down low, gets to Johnny Jean, a wide open layup.
The
bad pass, but a good recovery. I feel we're in a lot of place over here.
We bring it Go Ref Go. Very smooth behind the microphone.
Yes. Wow, I don't know about that, but it's a little different being behind the microphone than being behind the camera. Oh, the hoop and the harm. The hack to the act. The and one.
And a circus shot that time from Sheridor. Somehow rattled around and went down.
Yeah, it was luck. It was luck. Sixers success, that's what it was.
Sheridor gets to the line a lot coming into this game. 102 trips to that free throw strike.
So that's not unfamiliar ground to him then. And as you can see, he hit it.
He hit it. He finished
He finished the and one.
the and one. Very smooth. The Lakers trying to break the Sixers full court pressure again.
The Sixers are down by, the Lakers are down by 6, but they had the opportunity at 4 free shots, and they didn't hit one of them. Not one.
Free throws. As Bunch intercepts an errant pass.
I mean, they didn't even have the pressure of the other team being on the court. The court was empty. They didn't hit one. But no sense in dwelling in the past.
So a foul now on the Sixers, and
Let's see if they can hit these two.
And Bunch now standing at the free throw line.
I tell you, that buzzer seems a lot louder over here than it does behind that camera. I don't know how you guys concentrate. Well,
Focus.
Bradworth Ben, always representing, is finally back in the booth. I'm going to hand the mic back over to him.
Oh, you know, you got to talk to day one and baby one. You got to, let them know that what's going on. Huh? No.
Manuel now, little dribble drive, jump stop. A second chance
Everson
down
Blanc
low.
not getting the calls.
Sheridor to the free throw line once again.
As Go Ref Go is leaving the building. Sheridor at the line, hits first.
Sheridor's been money for the stripe thus far.
Up 7, can't make it to 8.
As I jinx him.
Travel by Dylan Haga. He's telling Coach Amos, don't take me out.
Gene steals the inbound pass up to Bunch. Bunch with a floater in the lane, doesn't go. Gomez fouled as he comes up with a loose ball. And that foul is on the floor, so the Lakers were inbound from underneath their basket.
That's one on Sammy Jean.
And it looks like Gomez will go to the line. The Lakers are in the bonus.
Go Gomez. And John McMillan has taken off the pink armband.
Maybe a little superstition there.
Maybe he's just showing his feminine side. We don't know. He could be a very sensitive man.
He could be feeling like a natural.
He could have pink drapes in his bedroom with pink satin sheets. We don't know.
I mean,
You do.
I'm sure if he has those pink drapes, he's not going around telling everybody about it, that his favorite color is very feminine.
A backcourt violation by Jonathan Lamb.
And Lamb's foot was on the line that time. So 21-14, the Sixers on top of football score that we have right here is Gomez.
Gomez launches it, listening to the crowd.
An ill-advised shot that time from Gomez. Not a good look.
And he's laughing at himself. He better be laughing at himself and not just laughing. Because he looks foolish. Three-second violation on Ogins. OJ could not get out of the 3-second violation, so
He set up a 10 to the lane.
the Sixers
hanging
are
out
doing a
little too long.
2-2-1 press at the 3-point line. LaForest over to trying to get it into Parnell.
And now Emmanuel, a big guy that knows how to handle the ball. He can dribble very well. He knows how to distribute.
He definitely does know how to pass. No foul. McMillan for 3. Bad shot. Emmanuel puts it up. No good. Parnell with a nice rebound throws it up and throws it away.
Sheridor now working on the left wing, guarded by Gene. A slight mismatch there. As Emmanuel with a second chance. It doesn't go, but he'll go to the line. Emmanuel shooting 44% from the line this season. The foul called on LaForest.
He's a quick release at the line. He does not hesitate.
And every player has his own routine from the free throw line. One of two that time for Emmanuel, and now Bunch breaks the pressure.
Johnny Jean floating through the air again. Doesn't have much balance when he releases that shot when he's up that like that. Especially a double pump.
Emmanuel gets it down low to Lamb, who can't handle the ball, and it'll go back to the Lakers.
Lakers calling timeout.
So 3:37 to go here in the first half. 22-14. The Sixers slowly extending their lead.
But the scoring has not been any type of fast and furious. 3:37 to go. Gone down. Guy just went down there. Steve Wright didn't just go down there with the baby in his hand.
And we know, Bradworth, that the Lakers are a second half team. We saw their
They are.
triple overtime game
That's when the Gene twins activate.
last week. Triple overtime, only the second triple OT game in the history of the MNBL, the 22-year history.
Yes. But a record also, 4th overtime this year. A record. We've never had 4 overtimes in one season. And the season ain't over yet.
Wow, I mean, a lot of games definitely coming down to the wire. A lot of guys coming out and playing hard when it counts most. And it seemed like the Lakers in that game just kept coming back, fighting their way into the game. They never really led for most of the game, even in the overtime periods, but showed a lot of resilience.
Lakers moving the ball pretty well right now. And so much for that.
Lamb now on the floor.
He blew the bunny.
Ah.
Come on, you got a 5 on 4.
And another thrown pass.
Emmanuel comes up with a loose ball.
They keep throwing that ball away. The Lakers are going to be in for a long afternoon.
Lamb with a nice up and over move. Able to
And that's where the pink elbow went. It went from John McMillan to Ricky Douglas. Ricky Douglas showing his feminine side. Rocking the pink
So
elbow.
is everyone going to rock the pink elbow for a
I
couple
think
minutes?
every quarter someone should wear that. I think that would be nice.
It would be amusing, at least.
It would be different.
Different's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
So 3 minutes to play now, the second quarter. Gomez, the big man, the crafty veteran, bringing the ball up the floor. Bunch top the key from downtown. Dark, and another second chance
AD
opportunity.
didn't be patient there. Now, I just heard something yelled into the audience. The fans. Ricky Douglas shoots the 3, no good. He has launched quite a few 3s this year. I'm hearing the pink arm elbow support band, if you will, is for breast cancer. And if that's the case, it's still showing your feminine side.
You're still showing your feminine.
But I have myself supported breast cancer. I have done the 3-mile walk. I have done the 2.5K run. Believe it or not, I can run. And I have gotten a bunch of donations and always fill that change cup for breast cancer. Olgins hits a three, his first of the year. He's pumped. That could be the momentum the Sixers needed with 2:15 to go in the first half. 25-14. Lakers will not die. They will come back. But right now, all momentum is into the black and red.
And the Lakers defenders almost teasing Sheridan to take that three from the top of the key. He hesitated and just knocked it down.
Yes, I don't understand why Gomez just attempted that shot. He barely caught the ball and tried to release it, knowing 2 Sixers are right in front of him. He needs to be more patient, up fake, go between the two, and he had an open shot.
And the Sixers defenders bailed him out as Gomez will go to the line for two.
Yes, the Lakers are down, so they need to choose better shot selections and be a little more patient. They're losing. They need every basket.
A very unorthodox free throw style from Gomez, a guy that is 43% shooting from the line.
Yeah, it is very unorthodox. So I'm guessing he's not Hebrew, Gomez?
We could make that assumption.
Yes. Oh, that's a carry.
Back move.
Trying to go in one always kills you down here in the MNBL.
So 2 minutes to play. Sixers extending their advantage, 28-14. And if you're the Lakers, you want to try to
throw it away again.
Single digits before the half.
Now they got numbers. They got to see the open men. Too late now. Parnell with the turnaround.
It's a real nice mid-range jump shot that time for Parnell. And the lead cut to 12.
Now, I don't know if it's Lassou or Luasau, or I just don't know how to say it. Now, I'm waiting for Olgins to rock the pink elbow band. I'm not sure if he's going to rock it. McMillan a three. Oh, they're saying two.
Maybe the second half pink elbow wearer.
Could be. And it goes off Johnny Jean's hands. Not looking good right now for the Lakers' offensive transition. They can't get their hand on the ball. They're struggling to get the ball up court on their press. They're allowing open three-pointers like that.
Emmanuel can't get that to go, but Sheridan with a nice finish underneath the basket.
Very nice maneuver. Good spin on the ball off the backboard.
So under a minute to play here in the second
Got
quarter.
away with an over the back there.
Elias Feldman alongside Brad Worth-Benton at the Ferryway School in Malden.
30 seconds to go in the first half. Lakers Sixers. Gomez using glass, not connecting, and the Sixers coming back the other way again. Opening up their lead.
So we'll see right here if the Sixers are going to try to hold for a final shot.
I doubt that.
I doubt that.
There you go. It goes up, and Sammy Jean drops the deep deuce. 20 seconds to go. Sixers up big. Josh Gomez again launching the ball without any type of control.
Play clock down to 10 now. Sheridan brings it across the timeline.
Oh, got away with a carry. A three by Emmanuel. And no basket.
And a wide open look at the basket, but the buzzer sounds.
And he still missed it. But anyway, 35-16. First half is over. Lakers going to go in for a nice talk at the halftime, I'm sure. Going to come out all pumped up. Wonder Twin Powers will activate, and hopefully they turn this around, because right now the Sixers are smiling. They're in a good mood. Let's see what the Lakers can do in the second half. Brad Worth-Benton, Elias Feldman, second half action, 35-16 in favor of the Sixers right now. Lakers got to come out pumped. They need to penetrate a little better. They need to stop doing the double pumps. They just need to be more patient. Josh Gomez, out of control right now, needs to catch the ball before releasing and just play a slow down half-court offense. Play the defense that the Lakers normally play. Let the Wonder Twins activate and ride them from there. Calliston Huggins not here, does hurt the rebounding, but the Sixers have been hot and they're getting their first shots to fall. If they stop falling, the Lakers got a shot.
The Lakers are a very young team. We know they play well in the second half, so I'm sure they'll come out with a head of steam. The first 2 minutes of the second half will be crucial to see if the Lakers can get right back in this game. And Sheridan having a good first half for the Sixers. So it'll be key for the Lakers to see if they can kind of limit his scoring and hopefully keep him out around the perimeter, not let him get too far into the lane.
Yeah, right now OJ is pretty excited. He's having a good game. He's smiling, and that's when OJ is most dangerous, when he's smiling. So we're going to have to say hi to Donna and Jeanette over there at the concession stand, taking care of the pizza. Even though Donna took off for a while during the rush, everything is copacetic, back status quo. We're going to go back to the booth, continue second half action, and I can get me another beverage.
Back here at the Fairway School in Malden, Brad Worthbeth and Elias Feldman alongside. Thanks for joining us on a fine Sunday afternoon. The second game of a triple header.
It is rather nice out. And we're stuck in the building.
We're stuck inside. The Sixers up big thus far, 35-16. There's Sheridor, that mid-range. Backing down the Lakers, little turnaround jumper, doesn't go.
Well, he has the size over most Lakers there, so he can do that, but he's not connecting. Lakers, like you said, 2 minutes they have to dictate the pace here. Parnell Lasue going to the line.
And the Lakers coming out with a different starting five than they did to start the game. Johnny Jean and John Jean both in the lineup, which means that Coach Beanie wants the Lakers to run early and try to get back in this game as soon as possible.
Parnell, good release right there. Nice form, hits them both. Emmanuel,
long range, knocks it down.
and Emmanuel looking in the stands at Roger Hickey of the Kings. There's a little rivalry there between Hickey and Emmanuel. Roger Hickey hit 2 threes yesterday and claimed an entire bag of dum-dums from Matt Emmanuel. That was the bet. He hits 2 threes, he gets a bag of dum-dums.
Well, it wouldn't be a stretch to see them match up against each other in the first round.
No, it would not be a stretch. Or the second round, you never know. Things are crazy in the MNBL.
Emmanuel again a little bit short this time.
And a nice try by Johnny Jean to catch it. Bunch throws it away.
The Lakers had numbers, but that was a
20-26 lead. Sixers trying to improve their record to stay in range of taking over the third slot of the MNBL. The Sixers want to face the Celtics first round.
And the Lakers are a relatively young team. They still have the good taste of a championship in their mouths from the 2005 season. Jean this time on the fast break able to finish. So 38-20. Sixers with an 18-point advantage. Here's 7 minutes to go in the third, and Emmanuel again way off the mark, and Emmanuel just firing away from downtown. He had 1 3 and then
Come on, hurry up! Let's go!
was way off with the following 2 attempts.
Come on, defense! Everybody keep it, come on!
Not a great one. I thought the show was very good overall as far as match went.
Sheridor now working on Jean on the right wing. Sheridor with the right hand, a little floater is off the mark, and Emmanuel with a second chance.
4 bad matches in a row.
Sheridor goes up
He
with
lost that! He lost the ball!
and Sheridor gets the benefit of the doubt as a big man, a dominant player in this league, and will go to the line for 2.
Once he shoots, you gotta
With the battle royal at the end.
He lost the ball, look!
Battle royal ever.
foul that time called on Parnell, and Sheridor, who lived at the line in the first half, goes back there for another 2 attempts.
But it was okay. We had Reaper win it because he lost the ball on the return. So it sets up
For the Lakers to get back into this game, they're going to have to figure out a way to keep Sheridor out of the lane. Once he's down low, he knows how to use his big body to muscle the ball towards the basket. This time, Gene can't get the shooter's roll, but the Lakers will have another chance. Parnell with the long jumper rattles down. So 5:30 to play. 39-22, Sixers up.
They were bullshitting Phoenix. They were upset that he wanted to make it, but they were saying that they doubt we'll make it anyway.
Lamb.
So they were they didn't want to be positive, so they did more upset. So they just said they didn't want to be too positive.
Here comes Bunch. He finds Parnell. The Lakers have numbers. Johnny G with a nice little finish off the glass right there.
They're in Boston.
The Lakers can sense themselves getting back into this game. That time McMillan fouled and he'll go to the line for 2.
Then he's going to get lost in the shuffle, which sucks because he's always going to be 5. But we can do the whole jealousy angle.
Elias Feldman alongside Brad Wordspenson. Glad to be bringing you MNBL action.
That would help. And then
here from the Ferryway School in Malden as McMillan's off the mark with his first free throw attempt.
Somewhere way down the road.
He's been hovering right around that 40% mark on the season from the line. Trying to improve on that as Douglas checks back into the game.
Buying you a soda somewhere and trying to make up for it. Knocking at your house door and saying, you need a ride in here? I'd be willing to help. Just have him like doing stuff.
And Emmanuel gets an easy bucket that time. Off the missed free throw. The Lakers need to box out down low. They need to put a body on the Sixers big man. His bench with a dribble drive, passing him out of bounds, but he was fouled in the action. The Lakers will take a timeout. 41-24, Sixers have a comfortable advantage. Here with 4 minutes to play in the third quarter.
We already watched that.
The Lakers aren't down big because they haven't had opportunities. The Lakers had a lot of turnovers here to start the third quarter. A lot of fast break opportunities that somehow dissolved because of an errant pass. And that's really the Lakers' bread and butter, getting out on that fast break with their speed and quickness, finishing around the basket. They're not a very good jump shooting team. So the Lakers will inbound underneath their own basket. Bunch from the left elbow gets it to go, and out of the timeout. The Lakers had a nice play diagram that time, and Bunch knocked down the mid-range jumper.
That's right. I think Cameron has it. I'm gonna give him a call. I never got the tape last night.
McMillan now to Douglas on the left wing from downtown. A high arcing shot. Rims out, and here comes Bunch the other way. The Lakers have numbers. Bunch got caught in between a pass and a shot that time. Parnell in the right spot at the right time, able to finish.
Parnell Lazo going off with 3 minutes left. Helping the Laker come back, but they keep allowing the open shots. Parnell with the loose ball, picks it up. Lakers got to watch their passing. John Jean, nice pass from Johnny.
And the Sixers having trouble getting back on that fast break.
The Lakers are too fast. Compared to the Sixers, the Lakers got the speed. The top 2 guards for the Lakers are lightning quick.
Now Douglas off the mark with a mid-range jumper, but Sheridor cleans up the trash.
Yeah, you're not going to stop him that down low with that power.
There's no way. The The Lakers don't have numbers, but Gene ignores that and finishes easily.
We've known for years Andy Robinson can't count. So with Andy Robinson saying they got numbers down 3-2, makes normal sense because he just can't count.
Sheridor again off 1 foot. The runner in the lane is no good, but
Emmanuel draws the foul.
Emmanuel will go to the line for 2. Now Hager getting set to check back into the game for the Lakers. And in this second half, we've seen Emmanuel around the basket. I mean, he's involved.
Now coming out after dropping 6 to 8 points, doing a fine job to get this lead cut down.
I know Emmanuel, a guy that likes to work around the perimeter mostly, predominantly a jump shooter, has gotten involved under the basket. That's a real good sign for the Sixers as they get ready for the playoffs.
Oh, AD with the jumper, normally hits those. Nope, Johnny Jean with the jumper, no good. Nice follow by AD. Good work. He's doing man stuff down there.
The Lakers, a much smaller team, are taking care of business under the basket, and they're having their own fair share of second chance opportunities.
They're trying, they're giving it all.
With under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter, the Lakers hanging around. Only down 13. They were down 20 earlier in the quarter. And if you're on that Lakers sideline, you'd like to see the lead cut to single digits at the end of the quarter. I mean, that would be a realistic goal.
And then a near steal by Johnny. Oh, and Johnny runs him over. He's too quick for his own feet. It's only one on Johnny, who's a little too fast for his own feet right there. Not paying attention. And almost mugged it, the guy out of bounds. I mean, McMillan for another 3 attempts. I think he's 1 for 4. Thank you, finally. I don't know him.
And the Sixers are beginning to settle for a lot of jump shots.
They're a little confused.
They need to get the ball to Sheridor down low and make him go to work.
Well, like we said, Mike McConnell in jeopardy of his job. Blocked by Sheridor. Bad pass by Dylan Hager. Very bad pass.
Sixers have numbers.
And John Jean steals the ball right back and looks up court. And Dylan Hagen stopped running.
And a lot of sloppy
Dylan
play.
Hagen blaming everybody but himself.
The third quarter locked down.
Just play the game and keep your mouth zipped. That's how you do it.
Get on defense.
Emmanuel down low, little
Short on
jump hook.
No go. Oh, that's got away with travel almost.
And a minute to play here in the third quarter.
Sean Bunch to Johnny. Gets blocked by Douglas. Picked up by AD. Nice fake. Blows the bunny. Goes off of McMillan's leg. That was numbers. Yes, more yellow shirts than black shirts. You have numbers. Andy Robinson just clarifying, making sure that he had enough numbers. Dylan Hagen not looking at the rim. And now he's hurting his team by letting... Nice pick by John G. Now they have the numbers. Johnny up fakes.
And the Sixers' advantage cut to 11 right now. 30 seconds to play.
Second time it's been down to 11. Can they break the double-digit mark?
By no means are the Lakers out of this game.
McMillan another 3 attempt. He's 1 for 5.
And a nice big rebound that time by Hager.
Sees Gene up top and he hits it. It is down to single digits. This is where the Lakers are dangerous.
That's what we were talking about. They took care of business. The Lakers can get a stop right now. They have to be very happy going into the fourth quarter.
Goes off of Sheridor. And Minister Bernard Stroud is on his feet without his cane. Someone got to get him seated.
3 seconds on the clock.
John Jean running right by OJ, and there's a foul. OJ, don't believe it. The juice doesn't accept that call.
We've said this time and time again, the Lakers a second half team. When You put the pressure on, they step up and play
Interim
hard.
head coach Mike McQuado is losing it. We might have to get a camera on Mike McQuado.
And as a heavy favorite coming into this
Minister
game.
Bernard Stroud saying a prayer for Mike McQuado over there, trying to keep the young man's heart in his chest. Four 100ths of a second. John Jean at the line shooting a deuce. Misses the first.
John Jean just under 50% from the line on the season.
Just enough. He hits the second. Lakers should press right here.
So at the end of 3 quarters, the Lakers getting the job done. 45-37, the Sixers still on top. The Lakers cut the lead. They slowly worked at doing just that, and they're right back in this ballgame.
Yeah, Sixers had a nice commanding 20-point lead. Everything was working. They were smiling. Transition was moving. They were hitting threes. They come out the second half. Lakers put a little pressure. They go stone cold. They're clanking threes. They're blowing bunnies. They're throwing the ball away. The juice has too much juice on his hands. He's dropping balls. Ricky Douglas is settling for threes, and he's just clanking. McMillan's 1 for 5 from threes. If it ain't working, you stop it and you try something different.
You're the Sixers right now. You need to get the ball into the big men on the low block. Let them go to work around the basket. A much higher shooting percentage from that range. The Lakers have been injected with a boost of confidence here at the outset of the fourth quarter.
Injected. I like it. Ain't gonna hear Jim Foley say anything like that.
No, no way.
Call him Joke Foley. I didn't say that. I wouldn't say that. You told me to say that during the break.
Hey, I'll take full credit.
All right. Ooh, and near travel. And the basket, and the hum. The hoop and the hum.
A 6-point ball game right now. And that's why I said you can't rule the Lakers out of a game.
Oh, heck no, not with their speed. Here comes Johnny Jean again with a jumper. The boy is en fuego.
4-point ball game.
He just said obrigado to my friends off the rim. Timeout Sixers. Mike McQuado's on the hot seat. 4.6 a lead after being up 20. Andy Robinson out there hurting people, banging chests.
And the Sixers call a timeout, try to stop the bleeding. A big run early on in the fourth quarter by the Lakers.
And
We
for
have
the
ourselves-
record, the artistic Howard Jones is in the building.
You guys still have a shot. I mean, how though? Because you lost 7 games. They didn't finish that. If they lose 2, they're in.
Well, you might have a playoff.
They won yesterday. Yeah, you only got 1 game. Yeah, you're out. Yeah, they won.
But pride. So the top 4 teams are set, just not the position. Dylan Hager is trying to muscle OJ. Douglas is still cold.
Sheridor fighting down low.
Everybody's on the juice's back. The entire crowd is screaming OJ. Oh, pray he don't have a glove. It's Laker ball. Lakers can knock this down to 2 with a quick basket. Lakers have to realize there's no hurry. Momentum is theirs. They don't need threes. They don't need to panic, and they don't need to throw the ball away.
And out of that last timeout, the Sixers picked up full court pressure. It was immediately effective as the Lakers turned the ball over.
Whose man was that?
So Sheridor trying to silence the crowd. And McMillan,
the other way.
McMillan silences the crowd. He'll go to the line and try to convert on the old-fashioned three-point play.
Dude, the crowd just went blank.
and no one blocked out the shooter.
And he comes back and drills it too.
And he made the Lakers pay for that.
Jumps it right back up to 8. And a bad pass by Gomez. OJ gets picked by Johnny Jean. And that's a body on him, a reach. OJ's at the line shooting a pair of singles.
Since the Sixers have picked up this full court pressure, the Lakers have had a hard time getting the ball across the timeline. We'll see if they can make the necessary adjustment and get the ball in the hands of their speedy point guard. Either of the Jean brothers need the ball in their hands, getting the ball across half court.
OJ misses. LaForce with the rebound. Up to Johnny. Yep. Oh, he almost traveled again. Throws it away again. Stays Laker ball. Lakers need to stay a little more patient. They need to come to the ball. Stop waiting to receive it.
Now John Jean doing work on Emmanuel. This is a mismatch. He can take him off the dribble.
And he throws it right to him. But he steals it right back. Oh. Mr. Bernard Stroud killed any momentum they just did by calling that timeout.
In a chess game being played here at the Fairway School in Malden, 49-41. Sixers on top of the Lakers have cut a 20-point deficit.
So they're not calling a timeout. We got a foul, we don't have a timeout.
And the Sixers are over the foul limit, so with 6 minutes to play in this ball game, the pace will immediately be slowed down. A lot of free throws will most likely be upcoming.
Most likely. We can only hope.
We can only hope.
But we got to hope for someone to hit him. McMillan coming the other way, gets away with a carry. Launches a three. Ill-advised, unnecessary. Jump ball. Gomez out-muscling the juice.
We'll see what kind of hops the third-year Laker player has right here. A distinct size disadvantage against OJ, who easily wins the tip to Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, nice drop pass to OJ. Gets the foul, but no shot.
And that's what the Sixers need to do. Be patient, getting the ball in the hands of their playmaker, and get him to the line where Sheridor has been very good thus far today.
At the line, 4:40 to go. Still an 8-point lead.
He barely grazes the rim that time. And we've seen this all season long. When the Sixers begin to struggle, they start just pounding the ball down low to Sheridor.
Sean Hickey into the game for the Sixers. Helped us on the camera many a time. Blocked by Douglas. The Lakers do not know how to up fake. If these Lakers would just up fake, they'd be doing a lot better down low.
With a pump fake, you get the defender in the air, and it's much easier to draw a foul as well.
Or go underneath them. Either way, it's in your favor.
So now Parnell to the line, a 1-and-1.
It's a 1-and-1 bonus, but he was in the act of shooting, so it's a foul. It's shooting 2. Why are they going? No, it is a 1-and-1. Rob, the ref was wrong.
Saw the ref for signal too.
Well,
under 4 minutes.
He always believes the refs because he is. You can't trust refs. They don't know how to count, especially wrestling referees.
I know it's under 8.
Sixers up 50-41. The Lakers had
Well,
cut that deficit.
if they're the most hated, they get confused. As I'm choking on nothing.
You're choking on your own words there.
Sean Bunch, got to get something going. No shot, foul outside on the ground. That was the right call.
A nice move that time by Bunch. Split 2 Sixers defenders and got towards the rim where he was fouled. Nice aggressive play, and that's what the Lakers are going to need to continue doing. We'll see if he can knock down a pair of free throws right here.
Oh, Lakers are not hitting their free throws. Loose ball. Douglas comes up the other way. Oh, he got snuck by. Goes over to Hickey, who's blocked. Sean Jean comes out of the pack, and they're racing. They got numbers. Oh, and he keeps it the whole way, and he gets it to go. Lakers need a steal right here. 3-minute mark is the big statement.
Lakers down 7, 3 minutes to play. Sheridor working down low on Gomez. And a power move towards the basket. He's able to finish. In continuation, he'll go to the line to try to finish the three-point play.
Sheridor is just too strong.
Right now, he can do whatever he wants down low. Coach Beanie out on the floor trying to get an explanation.
He was wondering how he didn't travel, but he didn't realize that Olgin did not use his dribble yet. He turned, dribbled, and put it up. That's what the referee is explaining. If I can read lips clearly, which I can't, but I can see the body language.
Sheridor on that last possession, a nice spin move. He knows how to drop 1 foot down and split a double team. And it's very simple here. I mean, he's a much bigger guy, much more powerful than any of the Laker defenders. And he's going to keep calling for the ball in the last 3 minutes of play.
Well, Lakers had so much momentum in the third quarter. Maybe it drained them a little bit. The Sixers got a couple shots to fall for them, brought their momentum back, and it seems like they're carrying with that in hopes that it just carries them to the end of the game. Sixers have a legitimate shot at third place still. Sonics have yet to play. They're playing the Pistons right now. Pistons hoping to play the role of spoiler.
Seems like the Lakers are a little deflated now as the Sixers extend their lead back to 10, double digits. The Lakers were flying sky high when they cut the lead to 4.
Oh, I would have been 2. Bunch for 3. That would have been big. Oh, that's one shot. They need another one. Oh, now McMillan gets lucky. Showed the ball to Deshaun Bunch, a little showboat. He should have missed that, and it would have been an egg on his face.
And now it's now time for the Lakers. They're going to need to get a couple quick buckets right here.
Oh, Parnell couldn't get it to fall. OJ with the rebound again.
And right now the Sixers can slow it down. They can set up a half-court offense and start to burn a little bit of the clock. But
Douglas again launching a 3. Never left his feet. That could have put the nail in the coffin. 14-point lead.
Game suddenly seemingly out of reach for the Lakers.
Parnell gets it to go again. He's got 10 points on the game, at least.
Real good game for Parnell.
Second half, he stepped it up.
He's been solid from the free throw line as well. Under 2 minutes to play.
12-point lead. 3 by Emmanuel. No! Bunch with the jumper. They got a press and they're not pressing. Nice steal by Parnell. Beautiful look. Draws the foul, no good. Stops the clock.
Parnell stole the ball. None of his teammates realized he had possession. And he finally found John Jean, who will go to the line for 2. So this is what the Lakers need. The clock is stopped.
The Lakers got to get into the press if they want to make this comeback. It could still happen.
They don't only have to score, but they're going to have to play defense. They're going to have to get some steals.
Oh, air ball. John Jean did not need that. Get in the press there. Everybody's running away. Only John Jean pressuring. That's what you do at practice, back and forth. John Jean with the steal. He's quick enough to do that. Loses it himself. Douglas falls hard to the ground.
And Brad, I don't understand why the Lakers don't the Sixers don't settle down and try to burn some clock here, there's really no need to go straight
Really,
to the
they
basket.
could just play catch, go to four corners, and end it.
Exactly. And although the Lakers' 3-10 record doesn't reflect how well they've played this season, they've been a lot of games like this where they've been in the ball game in the fourth quarter and just haven't had enough juice to finish strong. But the Lakers, nonetheless, a resilient team. So 1:20 to play. The Lakers trail 62 to 47.
Timeout, 1:14 to go, 62-47. Lakers had everything in the palm of their hand at the third quarter. The entire third quarter was basically theirs. They owned it. And then we went into the fourth quarter, and a couple bad passes led to 4 quick points by the Sixers. Sixers got another steal, came back, hit a three that basically crushed them. That put them up in double digits again, and they've just carried since then, giving them this lead. The Lakers just died out. I think third quarter just drained them.
Really the beginning of the end for the Lakers when the Sixers came out of a timeout late in the third quarter. They immediately went into a full court press, got a couple of quick steals, and the Lakers were never really able to recover from that kind of pressure. So just over a minute to play, the second game
LaForest for three.
Triple header on Sunday.
Almost threw it away. Johnny Jean does lose it to John Jean. Off to the races. Jonathan Lamb, nice foul. Foul stops the clock. Lakers still hanging in.
And as we're under a minute to play, we get set for the third game of this triple header. Two teams that were really fighting for that number 4 spot in the playoffs, the Pistons and the Sonics, but the Pistons have fallen off since then. It looks like they will be eliminated from playoff contention.
Yeah, the Pistons have already been knocked out. They can't get the win because they're 2 wins behind with only 1 game left. But they definitely can play the spoiler. And it should be a fun game. They're trying to get it to Chris. They're trying to get it to LaForest for 3. No good. He wants his first 3 in his career. Stays like a ball. 62-49, 27.4 to go in the game. Lakers ball down low. LaForest missed and pass over to Parnell. Double digits, getting his name in the paper.
This is a Sixers team that is capable of going deep into the playoffs, at least getting out of that first round. That's if Sheridor shows up, if they get the ball to Sheridor, and he takes over the game like he has here today.
Down to 9, but it's a little too late. That's the ball game. They don't even have to shoot.
And the buzzer sounds here at the Fairway School in Malden. The final score, 62 to 53. The Sixers take this one and lock up 4th place in the final playoff spot.
It is official. The Sixers are definitely in. The Pistons are out, like we said, due to games remaining. Sixers and Sonics both have 2 wins above the Pistons. Pistons only 1 game left. Lakers, a gallant effort, like we said in the third. Everything was going for them, but they fell apart early in the fourth due to some bad passing and key turnovers, which led to quick scoring by the Sixers in the early fourth. But like we said, the Lakers came from out of nowhere, down 20, gets it down to 4, had it all, just fell apart. What happened, Coach?
When we cut the lead down from 20, what it was, I give kudos and hats off to my team, because when we were down by 20...
That was a nice hat you were sporting.
Yeah, thank you. Courtesy of my uncle.
Yeah.
When we were down by 20, the Sixers players, they just thought the game was over. They tried to make a mockery of the game.
Yes, they did.
For sportsmanship. And we came back on them. And, you know, and they want to talk big at the end. But you know what? At the end, when they pulled it away, they went back to doing what they should have been doing, hitting Olgens down low. Instead of Olgens taking three-pointers, all these other guys just laughing around, these bench players dribbling the ball, they went back to what they should have been doing, and that's why they pulled away this game. So, yes, they won on the score, but you know what? It's a Laker victory in some sense. And for the Sixers, congratulations to them. But you know what? You want to have a fun around and make a mockery of this game? All I got to say is whoever you play in the first round, don't get knocked out of the first round. That's all I got to say. Don't get knocked out of the first round.
And there you heard it from Coach Beatty, a very valiant effort by the Lakers, nonetheless a loss. And it's apparent that the difference maker is going to be Sheridor. The Sixers are going to make a deep run into the playoffs.
Absolutely. If Sheridor is on his game, and Ricky Douglas learns that he does not have to shoot 900 threes a game, and John McMillan just stays in control, the Sixers have a good opportunity at moving forward. Whoever they play, whether it be the Kings or the Celtics, right now it seems like those two are the heavy favorites, but anything can happen at the Fairway School here in the MNBL. So for Elias Feldman, Brad Ruth Benton always representing, Rob the ref behind the camera. We will see you at our next games.